Well, hey there, everybody. I hope you are doing good today. This trading is from Tuesday, May 26th. Yesterday was Memorial Day, and I didn't trade then, and so just wanted to show you what I'm doing in the beginning. I go to Financial Juice. That's what you saw there at first, and check to see if there's any news headlines. We'll go to Forex Factory and click on Calendar up here, and I already have this set to show me red flag news, and so we have no news today as far as red stuff goes in the United States, and so I check those, and then I start setting my levels, start marking my levels. First level that I mark is my daily high and my daily low, and then I hop over to the 30-minute chart, and I look at what has happened during the Asia session and the London session. I mark Asia high if it has not been taken out. There's my Asia high. Mark Asia low if it has not been taken out, but it has been. That amount of liquidity has been. Mark London high low if they have not been taken out either. So right here, London. So there's my pre-session low. And then I mark pre-session high if we happen to have that is different from London. And so those are my levels. And then I just kind of scroll back, look for some big areas of liquidity. And if we do have that, then I mark those just in case. It's already done. I don't have to worry about it later and that sort of thing. So, all right. So we got our levels all marked. I hop back over to the 5-minute chart, wait for the market to open at 8:30 a.m. I am in Central Time, and so here's what we saw. We saw a big drop and then a big pump. I saw a fair value gap here that is marked with that gray box, and it closed back above, so an inverted fair value gap, and I hesitated in getting in on this, and so I should have gotten in right there on the close of that great big giant candle. It was just moving so fast, and I hesitated. It fit perfectly with my strategy. I should have gotten in. I could have gotten easily 50 points out of this one if I would have just gotten in. See that? 50 points way up there. It eventually gets up there. And but I just didn't take the trade. I hesitated. And I saved my money, though. I didn't lose anything. So that's a good thing, right? So there's that one. We let it go. Next, we come up to the next 5-minute candle forms, and we see a rejection off of that 15-minute orb high from market open, and that was a hard rejection. We have high volume right there, and so I'm looking at possibly a continuance up, this price continuing up, and the way my strategy works is I would be looking for it to break this high right here. And then I would enter right there. So let's see what happens. All right, it's pushing up again. It's pushing up. Let's see. Is it going to trigger? And finally, we are in. In with 3 micros right here. Still on the 5-minute chart. Come down here. I'm going to set my stop loss. Pretty huge stop loss, but it is what it is, right? I'm following my strategy right here. Let's see what happens. Love to see this. And that's the only thing. We got some liquidity levels here, some highs that are up here, and get this thing out of the way right here. My little cheerleading box for me. But we got the Asia high here. We got some liquidity up here, and so I'm just like, is it going to make it? Is it going to get on up here? Sort of thing, and reverse, or is it going to keep going? That is the question. So let's see. These are the times that just make my emotions run rampant. You know, it's like I'm looking at a 400 plus loss if I keep that there, but hey, maybe, you know, maybe it'll keep going here, right? And if it does keep, oh wait, there's news. Something happened. Okay. See, this freaks me out now. So there's pros and cons to having news up. And right now, Trump could make one little comment like this, and all of a sudden, skadoosh, you know, we got a candle that goes 100 points high or a candle that dumps 100 points sort of thing. And so looking at the news sometimes for me is not a pro, it's a con, because it psychs me out. And that's what happens today. Watch this as we get up here, as price begins to retrace and come back down. I'm going to chicken out, and I'm going to get out. And look at that. I could have had 100 and some profit right there. That's a nice little pump, But then price begins to retrace because of that news headline. I'm hesitant because we are at levels of liquidity. I'm hesitant. I'm scared that it's going to reverse. And so, yeah, my emotions get the best of me, and I get out. I think I was left with $20-some profit. Woohoo! Right? Like, move that right up there, and doink, I'm out of the trade. But hey, I didn't lose anything, right? I didn't lose any. I'm up just a little bit, still over $1,000 on my eval account from Apex, and so I'm happy with that. I didn't lose anything. I'm not even going to watch this because it plays on my emotions. If I keep this open and then it continues to run, I have this tendency to trick myself. Then the next time I have a play like this, I'll be like, yeah, but last time it ran without me, so I'm just going to stay in, and then it reverses and it takes a huge stop loss, And so for me, I'm just saying, for my best practices, what is good for me is, at this point, if I'm not planning on taking any other trades, then I close this sucker down, I get out of everything, and I don't look at it anymore. So that's what I'm doing. I'm closing it down, and we'll be back tomorrow to see what the market gives us then. Till then, you be blessed. Take care. Have a fantastic day.